Hey, what is up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. I am Jeff, and tonight we're going to be reacting to the latest Stray Kids comeback. This is going to be S-Class off of their mini album 5 Star. Uh, Stray Kids is a group that, for me, I have historically been hit or miss on, and because I want to give you full disclosure up front, I have loved a lot of their songs. Some of their songs have kind of been a miss for me, especially more of their B-sides. All of their title tracks I've enjoyed. Their B-sides, I really enjoyed Charmer. That's actually one of my favorite K-pop songs in general, not just from Stray Kids. I enjoyed Venom, but there's some B-sides that I don't know. So I know this is their title track, so I have high hopes for it. So we're going to get into it, and let's see what Stray Kids brought us this time. Also, fun fact, Stray Kids had pre-orders for this album over 5 million, the first K-pop group, boy or girl group, to reach that milestone. So a lot of people are excited for this one. Let's check it out. Alright guys, here we go with Stray Kids S-Class, and it's so new I don't know if the English subtitles are going to be working, so we might just get random YouTube generated stuff, but here we go. Little whistle track there. Okay. Coming in strong. A little screwed down there. Oh, y'all hear that little Glock, maybe not Glock, but a pistol type of cockback sound. S-Class, I think, is like a Mercedes. I don't know if S-Class is a brand over there, but I think it's Mercedes that has an S-Class as one of their models. It's flashy, where S-Class, somehow, like, where we are absolute luxury. Let's go. Alright, it's a funky hip-hop breakdown. That flow, though. So Serpent Road, I assume, is a specific road in Seoul. What? Why is there an octopus or a kraken back there? This dance is going to be all over TikTok. I can already tell. I can't do the movement crisp enough. It's a simple movement, but one that's hard to execute properly with the right power. Well, a car floating towards the window. I didn't catch if there was a line that said anything about being surreal, but if so, that would play into that surrealism. Okay, that monster, the Kraken or whatever, is a metaphor for themselves, like letting the monster loose. Oh, these movements, this choreo is crisp. Are they on an oil rig? Is there? Yeah, there's still a little bit more. Hold on. And there's your I keep referring to the word standard. It's not standard. It's special, but it's something that when I say standard, I mean like this is what this group does pretty consistently. So in this particular case, when I was about to say standard, your standard Stray Kids kind of ending to the video. Stray Kids everywhere, all around the world. You make Stray Kids stay. Love that. It's something they've said since, I'm pretty sure that's been around since their debut. Um, Also, I love that I went to see them live here in LA back at the beginning of April, and they put on a fantastic show. They're one of the few groups who I was really excited to see live, even though I haven't actually purchased any of their albums. And when they got to their part about Stray Kids everywhere, talking about us, the fandom, you make Stray Kids stay. Uh, it's really more of like a beautiful appreciation for their fans. Anyone who's a stay already knows this. You're not here to hear me break that down, but I do still enjoy that part of their group. And when it got to that part of the concert, you could see the emotion on the members' faces. You could also hear it in their voices every once in a while when they were like getting excited, like "Stray Kids everywhere!" All like it was just a lot of passion there. So that was really cool. We're gonna go back and listen to the song again, and because there were a couple of things I thought I caught, and then I didn't have time to make comments on them, and I'm not sure I'm gonna catch them all this time, but we're gonna pause a little bit more this time. So let's play it back. All right, here we go, round two. So it turns out that this ends up being their stage. I don't know if that's an oil rig or just, like, I don't know. But, also, I'm not, again, I do really enjoy the group. This is not a group that I know all of the members for. And honestly, I should have looked up a member profile before we started, but I want to get this one out. But I believe that's Felix at the beginning, right? Because Felix is my favorite. He's my bias in the group. It would either have to be him or Bang Chan. But I'm pretty positive that's Phoenix. No, Felix, sorry, not Phoenix. Although still a dope name. Yeah, I'm like 99% sure that's him. If it's not him, feel free to correct me in the comments. Special star rises among the hidden stars. I assume that this means themselves being, or maybe even the fandom, but as of right now, I'm thinking it's themselves as a group becoming this special star, knowing that in Seoul there's all of these stars in the music industry, and they're rising even amongst them. Also, the cinematography there, how all of the lights, these little floodlights are going. And then it, right as it's going into the first verse, they all shut off. I think that's a neat cinematography piece. Full of odd things, never changes. They had an album called Ordinary, I believe. Not sure if that's a callback or not. Can that's shiny on the outside, but empty on the inside. Just kick it. Okay. So, not sure if they're talking about other groups here. I doubt it, because they're not a group that likes to trash others. Maybe they just mean a message in general. Like, hey, there's this really nice thing. It looks pretty, but on the inside, there's nothing to it. There's no message. There's no substance. And again, we're back to the Serpent Road thing. I like how they go more into that head voice. Yeah, this part where they're just basically doing the cutting motion, I can't do that fast enough. My arms are too heavy. I am not a small guy. But I feel like this is something that's going to be in a TikTok trend or a dance challenge at the very least. The most special star, the odd one, that's me. Yeah, that checks out. That bling bling part that where they sung the, oh, I don't even want to call it a high note, but it was much higher than the rest of the line. Oh, it reminds me of something they do in a lot of their music as I can't recall a song specifically off the top of my head. But yeah, that is definitely a vocal trick, so to speak, that they've used on a few occasions. One of them is a title track, and I just can't remember. I know the song I think I'm thinking about, at least. It's not a title track, but I'm pretty positive they did that same type of sound on Charmer. Pretty sure that was a shooting star following behind up in the night sky, which giving a visual metaphor for the lines. Be the one to shine instead of chasing after what's shiny. That's a bar right there. Be the one to stand out instead of chasing the trend. Be the trendsetter. Okay. I can definitely get behind that one. It's much easier to show off if you're the one setting the trend than if you're following it. This guy's just dancing to his own beat. Soldiers are coming in. He's like, oh, what's this? See, this up here is what I was talking about. Stuck around in the same place. Stay. A callback to the fandom here. That's our intro. We're special. I got special forces behind me. Being on stage, that itself is special already. This is where in the first reaction I was talking about that I feel like they themselves are the monster that this is representing. But being on stage is special enough already because they love performing so much. And you can tell, especially when you see them live. In fact, I'm pretty sure at some points, multiple times really, the members and Bang Chan specifically have mentioned when people ask them about their hard choreography and possibly like lip syncing for parts of their performances, they've mentioned specifically that we wouldn't be Stray Kids if we didn't do it live. So you can really tell the passion for their performance. They really work on their craft so that they can deliver a strong performance every time. And they treat it like it's special being out on the stage every time they're out there. We don't need an audience. There's gonna be one though, I can guarantee you. Make what's opaque clear, reflect upon it over and over. Because in a clear pool of water or a mirror, you can reflect something. If it's opaque, it's you can't see through it. So another pretty easy to digest line, but at the same time, another powerful one. Also, hold up. Does my boy's shirt here say Versace Goddess? Go off, bro. Audience is immersed when the energy stands out. Our light becomes one, lighting up every corner. Okay, yeah, that's them and Stays joining together, like in this harmony with the performance. All the explosions, gotta have them. It's like a Michael Bay film. I didn't recognize this the first time, but all of this like CGI raindrop, I guess water drop. It's not even rain. It's because they're static. You can tell they're just placed there. They're not falling. They're not moving at all. It's literally just rain. It's not raindrops. It's like water bubbles or something. But water's very good at reflecting light. So camera-wise, the lights in the background are amplified by these little drops of water that are there. Alright guys, so that was Stray Kids' latest comeback. Just came out a couple hours ago. That was S-Class. I had a good time with it. I think this is going to be a massive hit for them. Is it my favorite title track from Stray Kids? No. I think I still prefer Maniac as my favorite title track. Also, shout out to God's Menu, who, despite being one of their best songs of all time, never won an award. That's criminal. But anyway, back to this video. Super pumped to see how they do in the award shows. I've heard there's a lot of strong comebacks coming this month. So hopefully Stray Kids can pick up some wins. I'll be cheering for you guys. But thank you so much for delivering that really awesome masterpiece to our ears, to our eyes. Really enjoyed it. If you guys enjoyed that song and my reaction to it, feel free to like, subscribe, and ring the bell to enable notifications here so you can be notified when future content goes live. If you have any other groups or songs you'd like to see me react to, feel free to drop those in the comments below. I do try to read every comment. We've got a couple of audience requests that will be coming up later this month. And thanks again. Till next time, guys, take care.